today, hot wings. Or for those who don't like spicy, just regular wings, right? You can do all kinds of flavorings if you want. Barbecue, do some barbecue, get some barbecue sauce or whatever, and then do barbecue wings. But I like hot wings. So hot wings, good excuse to have them. GameDay, of course, most popular at that time. Other times, parties, you know, and birthday parties, graduation, it's a Sunday, it's a Saturday, you know. Any excuse is a good excuse for making hot wings. I got right here is a 8-pound bag of chicken wings in a bowl. What I did is I drained them, brought it up to room temperature, make sure it's at room temperature, drain it, and make sure that what you're trying to do is get all the liquid off of it and make it dry. I'm also gonna use paper towels for that as well, but at first, we're gonna also go to hot sauce, the hot sauce for it, all right? Frank's Red hot sauce. For hot wings, right? We're gonna spice it up. I know we can use this by itself, but I like to spice it up a little bit more. So that's where I'm also gonna use garlic powder and a stick of butter, all right? So on this side, we're gonna do the blue cheese, right? You gotta have blue cheese if you're doing hot wings. If you don't like blue cheese, you can do ranch. You just go buy a bottle of ranch, but we like blue cheese. So blue cheese, right? Crumbles of blue cheese, some dill in a package, or you want to get fresh, whatever, but it's about fresh, you know, as well. Mayonnaise, sour cream, okay? So we'll mix that up for the blue cheese sauce. Okay, so first off, what we got to do with the chicken wings is we want to pat them dry. We'll do two layers. We'll pat them all dry as best you can. Really, I mean, really. We'll get some more hot towels here on top. So we're just gonna pat them all dry. All right, so we want to lay them all out, right? So you just individually lay them out, give them room around the edges. Right, and we want them off the edge because off the cooking sheet itself, and that's why we have this little riser on it. And just because that way the drippings will just go down into the bottom of the cooking sheet and not have to worry about it being soaked in it. Okay, so now we're at, when I washed my hands, I went ahead and spread it all out on the dish here, right? So, million salt, my white gloves. Again, what we want to do is we're gonna salt one side and then kind of turn them over and then salt the other side, okay? Make sure when you turn over the chicken, this is my hand I'm using for the salt. I'm gonna use this hand to turn the chicken. That way you salt both sides. Just an FYI, you don't wanna put your hands in the chicken and then put it back into your salt thing. That'd be no good, no good, no good. You don't want that. So we're just gonna turn these over just to make sure we salt the other side. All right. So this hand I'm gonna salt some more. I'm gonna make a mess. Put salt all over the table. I'll tell you why. All right, wash my hands again. Okay, so now that that's done, put this in the oven. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in the oven in the middle rack. We're gonna put it in there, 400 degrees. We're gonna keep it. All right. Now we got the chicken cooking, right? We're gonna wait. Now it's time to go ahead and make the blue cheese sauce. All right, so first thing off, we got, what is it? 1 pound, 8 ounces. 24 ounces, 24 ounces. Sour cream, right? We're just gonna add the whole thing in there. We like blue cheese. So we're just gonna add that whole thing in.
Put it on a lot more than wings.
Yeah. I think with blue cheese, oh my gosh. You put it on burgers, oh man, that's good. And you know, put it on a bunch of things, a bunch of other stuff, you know. My wife just goes to town on that. Puts it on it. What we got here, 30 ounce of mayonnaise, half of it. So actually the jar is only half full, so we're gonna add the rest of it in there, all right? Okay, half in. Okay, so all we're gonna do is mix it all in, right? So what we're gonna do now, blue cheese. Add two of these packages, blue cheese. All right, so 2 of those, right? We throw them in there. Look at that. See, start sticking it up. Dill. Fresh dill, fresh cut dill. That makes a lot of it. That makes it really well, a really nice flavor on a dill. I tried different things on it, and you know, dill seems to really come out really nice with it. Nice and cool, refreshing flavor. I'm just gonna cut it all down like that. And then I'm just gonna chop it up some more, chop it up really fine. I'm just going back and forth and bring it back to the middle, kind of bunch it up. And then hold it down as you bunch it up and just cut at it again. And bring it to the middle again. Hold it down, bunch it as you're bunching it, and then go through it again. Keep doing that. Get it fine. Okay? So yeah. So all we're gonna do is throw that in there. There you go. Alright. So small little circles, that's all I'm doing. As I'm turning the bowl, that'll incorporate it really well. And just kind of rub on the sides. There we go. Get some heat, high heat. What we're gonna do first is go ahead, the whole stick of butter, put it in there. We're gonna melt it all. Lots of butter. You know it's gonna be good when you put lots of a whole stick of butter in there. So we're just gonna wait till that melts down. All right, so right now we got the butter is melting pretty good. It's not all the way, but that's okay. You can lift off the heat. That way you don't wanna just have it just keep boiling and stuff. You just wanna keep working it back and forth with a hot pan, and the butter's hot. You know, you're just gonna melt the rest just by working it back and forth. I'm just tilting it this way so you can see a better angle at it. But you can just kind of work it back, just round it and around in circles until it melts really good. We'll turn the heat down to medium, just so that we can, there we go. So this is about there. So what now, go ahead and add the Frank hot sauce. What we got here, what is it, a 25 ounce, 23 ounce bottle? Is that the whole thing in there?
Ruining perfectly good butter.
Do what?
Said you're ruining perfectly good butter.
No, 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 no. Look at that. It just incorporates that really well. Look at that. It's flavoring the butter. That's all it is. It's not hot sauce, it's flavored butter. Yeah. All right. What we're gonna do is add some garlic powder to that. I like to do like there, like that. How I kind of measure is I kind of do a covering over it, like a snow drift over it. And I work it back and forth.
Poor garlic.
Gotta thicken it up a little bit more too with the garlic powder. Just a little bit. They're like the cracklings. What we got right here? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to leave them sitting there. Let's turn the oven off. Alright, so we're just going to leave them sitting there for a little bit. Let them chill out for a little bit. Like I said, they're not. You can check them. They're good and cooked. They've been cooking for an hour, so they're good and cooked from the inside. So don't have to worry about that. But they're not like as like crunchy or anything like that. But that's okay because you know we're gonna dip them in all in sauce. They're just gonna soak up all that sauce. So what we're gonna do is let them rest for a little bit, just for a little bit, just to pull the juice back in. All right. So once we do that, then we'll go ahead and plate them up. And you got your Frank's hot sauce, right? So we kind of put a little different twist to the Frank's hot sauce. We added some butter. We had add some garlic powder to it. Kind of just did a little more emphasis on that. We did the blue cheese, right? Easy to do. Just put the stuff together, chop up the dill, and just mix it all in together, right? And we got that. So now we got the hot wings. We just go ahead and grab some of these. You know, get some good ones that you want to eat. Easy way to kind of coat them. Just throw a couple in there, right? So what you do is you grab it into the bowl, kind of throw a couple of, just mix it all up. Like that. Yeah, all I'm doing is kind of mix it all in there. That's one way of doing it, right?
Don't use plastic, it'll seep into it.
Don't use plastic. That hot sauce will stain it big time, right? Use like a metal bowl or a glass bowl or something like that, all right? Or you can do it that way, right? It'll coat it really well. Or I like to do, I just dump it into the sauce. That's how I like to do it. I'll dump it into the sauce and just, that way it'll coat it really good. Do that. That's how I do it. So two ways you want to do it. So if you don't want it that much hot sauce on the wings themselves, you can do it that way. And you put them in a bowl and kind of put a little bit of the sauce in there that you want. Me, I like to coat them really good. Just throw as many as you want in there. Just fish them out with a spoon. There you go. All right. So then you grab some of your blue cheese and you just kind of dip it on the side there. There you go. All right. So hot wings, blue cheese, sauce, awesome. Eat. Bite of this. Get some good in that. That's good. All right, enjoy. Talking like a crab. But